Alright guys, so welcome, and in today's video it's about 10:48, December 31st. It's almost New Year's Eve, and today we're pretty much going to be just playing pinball. Now I know that doesn't sound too exciting, but it's mainly not for the game, it's mainly for the conversation that may go down. Hold on. So first off, I want to say almost Happy New Year's. But the reason I'm playing this pinball game is because my good friend Matt bought me a table pack for Christmas, mainly because I asked for it, because I got him a gift, so he asked me what I wanted, and this is it. Now you're probably asking, why would you want to play digital pinball tables? Well, because there's a lot, and there's a lot of cool ones. But I got I think it was something Vengeance and Virtue pack, which is Ghost Rider, Thor, X-Men, and Moon Knight. As you can see, there's a lot of Marvel ones, there's plenty of Star Wars ones, there's a couple Bethesda ones, which is pretty much your main games you play. Aliens, with one Predator versus Aliens, Fox, Valve, Walking Dead, Zen Studios, which is the people who made the game, so they have their own tables, Universal Studios, which is E.T., and blah blah blah, that one. Well, we're gonna play Moon Knight. So pretty much what I want to talk about is so I will I wanted to not, I guess, talk about, but just kind of. Oh, that was bad. So, oh my god. Okay, same fucking thing again. So, if you've ever used the Xbox for recording, there are some problems that you run into. Like, I think one of the first and foremost or only problem I've had was trying to get game chat, or party chat inside of my audio. Oh, that's nice. So that was the end of the game. Nope, one more. Trying to get party chat, like all the people in my party talking into my video, which it was actually pretty easy fix. It was a settings problem inside of the Xbox, but pretty much the main reason I bring this up is because the PlayStation. Comparing the Xbox to the PlayStation for, recording purposes, the PlayStation is incredibly difficult. It is not user-friendly at all. Me and my friend, we wanted to make a video for our channels, one for mine and one for his, like a collaboration. Well, first off, the first problem I had was, I think the first and biggest problem was the audio. Now, like I said, for the Xbox, there was a simple fix for it. It was in the settings that I was able to reprogram, or not reprogram, but just switch from just like TV or headphones to I think it was speakers and headphones. There was an option for speaker and headphones, so it worked together hand in hand. That fixed the problem, instead of just having on speakers, which would only be for the TV. But for the PS4, it doesn't have anything like that. So pretty much they have settings for not just the TV, but for simple devices like your headphones. So instead of being able to change the settings for your TV that would work for both pretty much anything, it only has settings for certain things like your HDMI or any other sort of I guess cables, is pretty much just like custom like cables in case you have something different that's not like HDMI or something, or some sort of jack HDMI thing. which I think I might try and show you what I'm talking about. Just probably not right now, because it's a whole lot of a thing. It's just a mess, and it is difficult. It's actually also just, it seems unnecessary to have all these like walls, I guess, or all these problems for something as simple as just making a video. Because not only can I not, you know, hear the audio of my game, which I don't know if I was able to also hear you know, my friend on the other line, but they also had a setting that needs to be turned off before you can start doing recording, which is, I think it's like HCDP or whatever, which it pretty much comes out and says that it disables some apps, which are pretty much, you know, like anything that has TV or video, like YouTube, Netflix, anything like that, they disable, because they don't want you to, you know, hook it up and make free video, or just record free videos for like whatever, which I guess that's acceptable, but it seems weird that I'd have to turn it off myself. It should just be like a normal thing on it, manually, or not manually, automatically done. I think that's pretty much it. But oh, well, what comes to it as a solution for getting around the whole sound problem is you have to use their recording stuff, not like their broadcasting, but their like video clips. So if you want to get sound and stuff like that from your video, you have to record using the PlayStation, which, by God, is it something that should be incredibly simple and easy to do, but yet somehow they've managed a way to make it complicated. The thing that makes it complicated is the fact that, like, it's as simple as a button press. You can double tap or double click on the share button and it will start recording. That's, I think, the default setups for the activation of your videos or clips or whatever, or yeah. But the thing is, it doesn't have like a time lapse. It'll tell you when you start because you double click on it and a little thing will pop up to the top left window saying like live or whatever, and that's it. There's no saying, like, say you run into an error, or like your game crashes, or you exit from one of the screens into maybe a different game or something. It doesn't tell you if it stops recording. I recorded, well, what I thought was 3 hours worth of clips, an hour a clip. So I made 3 clips, each clip an hour. No, I didn't actually. I made one clip that was 3 minutes, one clip that was 58 seconds, and one clip that was a minute. On all I thought I was making were 3-hour clips. Which also brings up the thing is, when you're making these clips, the default setting is 15 minutes, so you have to go in and personally change it to an hour. Yes, only an hour. You cannot just have it till start to stop. Will stop. It stops whenever you decide you want to stop it within that hour time period by, again, double clicking the share button to start and stop, or whenever it reaches its limit. It's frustrating because not only did, you know, I not get a video, but I managed to find a lot of problems just inside of itself. So pretty much I thought all I had was a sound problem, which my friend on the other end did have the same problem, and he had a solution. The solution was to make the clips using the ps4 and then uploading it to YouTube as like unlisted, but I put it as private, and I just went straight into my videos, and then I could you know, download it. I didn't do it because it's only 3 minutes and there's no point in doing such a thing. It was just a hassle. It is ridiculous. I just can't believe that it's so frustrating, complicated. It's overcomplicated, and it doesn't make me angry, but it does really not stress me out, but it irritates me. I just, you know, looking at the Xbox, I thought, you know, it would be something relatively similar to this, as, you know, just simply one problem here, flipping a switch, problem solved. But no, it's like 2, 3 problems, and these problems, some of these problems have solutions, but of course they require you to buy extra parts in order for these things to work. Or, as one of the videos that I watched to get around some of these other things say, you just have to wait. You just wait for Sony to decide whether they're going to update their systems, so it can be easier, or there can be new options to select to solve these problems. But, you've got your choices. You either buy what they said was like, what's going on? Oh, they're doing the thing. You buy a new headset, which the headset I could see being a problem, but I really don't want to buy a new headset. There's also cables to buy for certain headsets that you may have. If you have wireless headsets, there's no solution. There's nothing you can do for your headset. Your best solution is going out, buying a new headset. I think like the Astra Pros, or you know, one of those really expensive ones. They have a switch to be just turned on in settings somewhere. The kind of lower priced ones that have like single 3mm jacks on it require another cable to be bought, and then wireless is just doesn't work. Where opposed to the Xbox, I could use any headset. I wouldn't have that problem. I just have to make sure I'd go into my sounds and flip my, I think it was volume. I want to say it's volume, that you switched it from speakers or, you know, headset to speakers and headset. And then, you know, you can just record. You can record with your box. There's no, like, screen, you know, complications. There's no audio after that, or audio problems after that, and it's quite a nice thing. I'm really glad that, you know, I have the Xbox. I mean, it'd be nice if I could do it with the PlayStation 2 as well, but I guess I just have to wait and hope that Sony updates it and adds some things. What am I doing? What? Hup. 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 Oh my god. God damn it. That was it? I lost the ball and he went away. God damn it. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, so I do normally play a lot of pinball. I do like playing pinball. It's pretty cool. I know a lot of people probably don't think it's that cool, but I like the digital tables because there's like detail, there's animation, it moves, you know, it's pretty cool, opposed to like a normal one where it's all flashing lights and occasional like gear turns and little figurines move. I can have battles. I can have like explosions. I can just have all this cool stuff. Plus, you know, to having a digital table is I can buy it from a store for like $10 instead of going and trying to find one just to play it out there. If, you know, having a real pinball table is what people prefer over digital. Plus, ooh, the destroyer.
Choose your destiny. I tire of you, brother, and now I shall use the armor
Destroy
to
power.
defeat you.
The destroyer wants to attack me.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hup. Hup. Did I get it? Did I do it? Hup. I can't see. I should probably. There you go.
Right kickback activated.
Oh, sweet, molasses. Oop. Headphones cut out there for a second. Yeah. Come on, what's going on over there? I think the bad thing about having a pinball table with a lot of like animations and moving parts is I really have the urge to look at it, but I can't look at it because I'm playing the game. I can get little glimpses. I can see like the destroyer like being paralyzed by Mjolnir. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay. There are some things I'm talking about the PlayStation that I did find interesting though when linking my account to it. Oh shit, that was it actually puts in because when you upload a video, it comes up with like a title, description, and then like an area to put tags in for your videos, for, you know, like tags and search engines, what people use for words that frequently pop up, thumbnails, all this other stuff. Normally what you'd get on the computer was on here. I found it interesting that it gave it its own tags, that it had a bunch of things for my gamer tag. First of all, I don't know how I wouldn't say I'm too thrilled that it would put my gamer tag as an actual like tag in a video, because I don't want people, you know, coming after, you know, my actual account. But then it doesn't really matter because pretty much everyone knows it. It had a lot of PS4 like communities or platforms or this and that, which I guess is nice because, you know, if there's a lot of people searching for like, I guess, certain system, you know, specs, that could draw some more people in. But then again, it also limits a lot of other things out. But, you know, mainly for me, I always do like leave plugins of the system I use, the game I play. Not necessarily my channel or my gamer tag, because those two aren't very popular. You know, no one's gonna be looking for me. Maybe some things that happened in the video, things that were talked about, discussed in the video, like this, there's some tags that could pop up. But I did think it was kind of nice because it's not always easy to think of tags, think of what people are searching for. So autocomplete tags could be pretty useful. What are these other ones? Son of Zeus and Adventureland. I don't have those. see if it wants me to buy them. We got Wild West, V12, we got Tesla, Shaman. I like this one, Earth Defense, that looks pretty cool. And then you got Paranormal. Strange sightings and unexplainable phenomena all over the world are gathered into one pinball table. That sounds pretty cool. Secrets of the Deep, that sounds cool. Son of Zoo, I don't know what they want from me. I think what the next table I'm gonna get might be Deadpool. I remember when I had this on the PlayStation 4, I don't think it came in a bundle like this, but I did think it had Moon Knight and Ghost Rider. I think. Not entirely sure. But yeah, okay, never mind. I thought there was like a trial. Wish I could also get like a little preview picture of the table. We'll do the X-Men. But yeah, I just want to show off a little bit of these, what this looks like, because, oh shit, my previous game? No. Because I explained this to I was playing this one, I think yesterday, and Matt seemed pretty like blown away by all the things that was happening on the table, which was pretty funny. Alright. This one actually kind of fucking sucks, but it's the last table, and we'll just play it. Or maybe it was Ghost Rider. Nope, no, it's this one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So the problem, I'm going to talk about this table, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you about this table. This, out of the whole pack that I have, I just got that. The first time you saw me playing the Thor table, that was my first time playing it, and that was actually pretty decent. I can't see all the paths that were up there from where I'm sitting, but it looked pretty good. It played pretty well. This one's actually complete crap. Didn't know if you knew that. So,
Charles, you are so
you're
naive.
probably wondering why I say that. Well, because, so, there's a good portion of these shots that now, this is part of the game, but I noticed that on this table, it happens more frequently than any other table I play on, that the balls always go into the bottoms. Like, it doesn't come past these paddles, it's the second path that just goes straight past them. It happens more frequently than I ever do. I think most of the balls that come out are because it just goes, it miraculously just auto tracks right into the hole. And most of the, especially when like the ball gets launched onto the field, it doesn't come down to the paddles. It goes straight behind the paddles, sitting right on top of the divider for both tracks, down to either the paddles or past them. And I think that is complete horse shit. Like, big horse crap. That is some cow chips right there. It's kind of crap. Plus, I don't kind of like the way the table's built. It's a little strange. I guess not strange, it's just, there it goes. Again, for the third time. The only ball I dropped was a double. Every other one has just been straight through the fucking hole. I hate this table. The cupboards, the colors to the table are kind of fucking bright. A majority of them are just some sort of blue, like dark blue, light blue, like a purplish blue, and then the rest are like yellow. And I'm not talking about like the bottom, I'm talking about like the whole frame. Kind of like the, I guess it's a combination of the inner workings, the ramps, the frame to paddles, all this and that. It's kind of an eyesore. I'm not saying that, you know, like it's bad, because the Moon Knight table's damn near all white. I mean, it's probably like grayish white, but you know,
Stand beside me.
it's not as bright.
Suffer the fate of all traitors to Homo Superior.
The Ghost Rider one though, extremely bright because yeah, look at that, it went straight in. It's bright red and yellow because, you know, fire, hell's a fire.
The only way.
So it's a yeah, that too. That's great. We'll talk about that, I guess. But it's a little bright for my eyes, but it's fun to play. Another thing for the
You will not defeat
just
the
pretty
master
much
of
the ball
magnetism.
outs for the game. So if I hit it up towards Magneto after the three little X's go down that guard him or guard the platform underneath him, he'll grab. If I shoot it up there again, he'll grab the ball and hold it.
Now what, my old friend?
Oh shit! Motherfucker. He'll grab the ball and hold it in like in his magnet lock, or you know, his grasp, and then he'll pick a course to throw it, which sometimes it's straight down the middle, like literally straight the space in between the paddles. Now it's not like impossible to hit it, but my god, is it kind of a nightmare. Especially when 90% of my balls that come back down go straight into an uncontrollable path straight to the hole. So the one time I actually do have a ball to play, there's a good, I'd say there's probably a 3% chance that Magneto's probably going to shoot it down the middle and it's going to be a missed. The other times are probably just going to be my user error. And then like the other, I don't know, 90% are just that bullshit of throwing the ball into the hole that I can't get to. I do not like this table. But I do like this one. It's my favorite, you know it. If you don't know me by now, which I probably haven't said it, at least not a lot, but Moon Knight is my boy. I love it. I love Moon Knight. For all those people who always saying like Moon Knight's just Marvel's ripoff of Batman, go fuck yourself. You don't know, fool. This shit is the greatest. And no, he's not like Batman. See, look at it. Look at this table.
Mark Spector.
Yeah, see, it's pretty white. Okay, I guess it's not white. I guess it's like steel. I'd probably say stone, but it's a white, just not a very overpowering white. It's a blended white. So here's gonna be the last table. Hopefully, I can play it long enough. But yes, my favorite table to play on is this one. It even has a little star. I think that means I've mastered the table, which pretty much means, you know, you just played it long enough. You've gotten upgrades, which there are upgrades to the pinball game. When you play on a table, you're able to get upgrades for like bumpers, ball saves, other stuff too. I probably should sit closer. But it's super cool. I like it. There's like a bunch of stuff. There's probably a bunch of stuff on the other tables too, but I'm not very interested in it. I don't really care for it as much as I do these. But yeah, there's like oh shit, I didn't pick fast enough. But yeah, there's enemies he's fight, like Black Spectre, there's Bushman, there's the Midnight, there's I think it wasn't Parasite. I think it was something else. But yeah, they fight, they move, it's lit up. I can shake the table, which I don't know why you'd want to do that. I don't know what purpose that serves, but you can do that. like any other pinball game. And we're just gonna rock this baby to the end. There's actually a lot of cool stuff too, especially like when you like read a comic book. You always I always wonder, like, when they have different text bubbles, it's generally like a different voice. Like for Deadpool, it's like kind of like this jagged looking like yellow text bubble when everyone else has like white or something like that. But it's kind of nice to at least have a voice to the character. I mean, I've heard Moon Knight's voice before, but I've never heard of Khonshu's voice, and he sounds kind of like an annoying little nitwit. I thought in some of the other comic books they just like ooh, let's go for the Bushman. They decrypt him as like this like ominous being, so he's kind of like, I'd imagine he had like a low, dark, jagged voice.
Not right. No, it can't be. Bushman.
Wow, but it's pretty fucking dope. But I maybe might get some more tables. Ooh, that was a perfect shot. Could you believe that? I will say maybe the build for the secondary bumpers are kind of useless, especially since there's only one actual secondary bumper instead of another pair. It's I can't really describe it, but you can see it move. The one up at the top on that little pad up there, that's pretty much the only one. It only serves like a purpose to like kind of like knock it out off the ramp before it can be dropped down to the bottom flippers, or yeah, flippers. And yeah, it actually, if the moon, at the beginning of the game there's a giant moon sitting on the table. If you can knock it in before the moon disappears on that top second row, you can actually just the ball will just shoot straight into the moon, and it's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I got some new, yeah, they also give you like profile backgrounds and frames. I don't know what all this is for. I think this is for like an online thing, but I don't know. Okay. Probably go with that one, and then that one. Okay, that wasn't very interesting. But that's pretty much it. It was just pretty much a discussion of some things that came up. Kind of a spur of the moment, not really an idea jotted out, but well, I hope somebody enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoyed, or at least again somebody. Please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and PlayStation, please get your shit together. It's a nightmare. Alright, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later.